Hey y'all, this is Chef Shay, and today we're going to Japan. We're going to be making vegetable tempura. And for the batter, we're going to be using DivineKuizine apple fritter mix. So it's going to have a little sweetness to it, but not really. And we're also doing a sweet and spicy dipping sauce, which we'll be using the DivineKuizine sugar spice. So let's get started with this recipe. Okay, so we're getting ready to make the sweet and spicy sauce that's gonna go with our tempura today. And we're using the DivineKuizine sugar spice. So what I have is I have 1/2 cup of white wine vinegar. And so I'm gonna put this in here, and the pot is already warm. And you just put it on medium to medium high heat. And then I have 1/4 cup of the DivineKuizine sugar spice. And so I'm just gonna put that in there, and then we're just gonna stir this until it all dissolves together. This may take 2 or 3 minutes. So we're going to pour it. I just have just a plain bowl here, and so I'm just gonna pour it in here. And I'm gonna set this aside for a minute, and I'm gonna go ahead and let that cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and add our other ingredients to it. Okay, so these are our vegetables. So we have some red onion, we have some broccoli, we have some thinly sliced sweet potatoes, and we have some red peppers. But you can use whatever kind of vegetables you wanted to use. You can even do shrimp or anything like that you wanted to use, green beans, asparagus, but this is what I have chosen as my vegetables. Okay, y'all, so we have 1 cup of our apple fritter mix. We have 1/3 cup of cornstarch. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of teaspoon, I'm sorry, of cultured salt. And this is for our tempura batter. And we're gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, or red pepper. And we're gonna whisk all that together. And then we're gonna set this aside because we're gonna put club soda in here. But we don't put the club soda in. We have to wait for our oil to get hot because we don't want it to sit. We want it to be cold. We pour it in, our oil is hot, and then we batter our vegetables. Vinegar and sugar, brown sugar, our DivineKuizine sugar has dissolved. So now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients to our dipping sauce. So we have 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We have 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes, because remember it's gonna be a little sweet, a little spice. Ooh. This is red pepper flakes. That was 1, this is 2. And then we're gonna add some garlic paste, and we're gonna do 2/8 of garlic paste. This at the store. And it's just chunky garlic paste. 4. 1 more. Get a little, scrape it off with. And then we're just gonna whisk this together and set it aside. It's not really a thickening. It's just that you're just gonna kind of dip in your tempura, and we just whisk everything together, and we're gonna set that to the side until we need it. Club soda here. So and you want it cold. So I have a cup of club soda. Look at them fizz. So we're gonna put a cup and 1/4 cup. And then we're gonna whisk this around. I don't wanna over whisk it, but just to kind of get some of the lumps out. It's okay if it has some lumps though, but you kind of want to, you don't want to overly whisk. Like this is good. And I've already heated up my oil. So now we're gonna just start dipping our vegetables and frying them. Okay, so I'm just dipping my broccoli, taking some of the excess off. And then you just put it down in the, you just dip it in there. And you just repeat. So we're gonna repeat this. They're done. A little tempura broccoli. You may have to flip them a little bit. The sauce has been sitting for a while, so I'm just gonna pour it in a nicer dish. So kind of a little vinegary, because you know we have the white vinegar, so it's giving me a little spice, a little kick, like maybe a taste of a little bit of apple cider vinegar, a little bit, because you have that vinegar taste, but then I can taste the garlic, and then we have the red pepper flakes. So it is gonna complement the tempura vegetables, but you know, that's kind of like this type of flavor. So we have our broccoli. They turned out nice, guys. So just gonna, you see how they've crisped up. And we have our sweet potatoes. Our sweet potatoes, my favorites. And then we have our red peppers. God, I need a bigger platter, y'all. All right, so I went and got a bigger platter because, you know, I got all these vegetables, tempura, and the other platter was too small. So everybody will have their place on the plate. And I'm gonna do our little onion rings. See, it's a great little snack you can do. Vegetables, you can be sitting at home if you have some friends come over. Yeah, I'm just gonna fry up a little bit of tempura. Like I said, you can use this same recipe or batter for fish or shrimp, especially like cod. And there we go. So there we have it. Our tempura vegetables with our sweet and spicy dipping sauce. Dipping sauce, like I said, it kind of gives you that spice with a little bit of vinegar twist to it, to a little sweetness to it. So now I'm gonna go with my, I'm gonna get this one, my sweet potato. Okay, sweet potatoes I already like, so I just love sweet potatoes. It's good. It's staying the crust. It's sweet. I was worried it wasn't gonna cook all the way through. I did. It still have a little crisp to it. I'm gonna cook through. And now I'm gonna try my red pepper. I do like it. It tastes like a red pepper with tempura on it, honestly, but it's good. And let's try the onion ring, or the red onion tempura. That's just bomb as hell. I mean, you can make a burger or something like that. It's just onion rings and it tastes good. So I would say my favorites is the broccoli, sweet potato too, red onions, and then the red peppers. All great. You see how it was easy and quick to do. We used 2 of my products. We used DivineKuizine apple fritter mix for the batter, which came out great. And then we sweetened our sweet and spicy sauce with our DivineKuizine sugar spice. This recipe will be at DivineKuizine.com. Go there, make it. It's easy, it's good. And that batter, I just wanted to show you another way that you can use our apple fritter mix, tempura it. You can do it with salmon, shrimp, cod, like fish and chips, and it will be great. Love y'all.